That one punch from Bree. Boop. Knock low, right? Boop. Back on the couch. Okay. Later, right out on her back. Okay. Alright, guys, gals, and everyone in between, it's JP, and we are back to clock the tea. Okay. We're back. We're reviewing Baddies USA, Episode 1, Part 1. Yeah, let's get right into it. So don't mind this angle or background. I am in my car. We are going to find out. Oh my gosh, am my camera sign chat? See, this Octobuddy it's not that girl. Because I'm trying to become a real content creator. Like, really invest in my resources and equipment. And bitch, that shit don't even work. Like, it's giving I wasted my money, and I'm really highly upset. Because why is the Octobuddy not Octobuddying, bro? It's really not giving. But anywho, so we are reviewing Baddies, and so it starts off with the opening fight. It might be a shocker to some of y'all. If you follow the T pages and boo, you already know what's going on because, bitch, they just upload the whole season on the T page. Like, you can find out what happened the whole season through the T page. But it shows the opening fight, and it is Summer, none other, and Big Lex. Yes, the big three are beefing. Okay. Can't wait to see how that downfall happened. But basically it starts off showing the fight. Not gonna lie, Lex was just tearing our girl Summer up. No shade. Her mouth was leaking, nose or cheek might have looked a little deformed. And yeah, pretty much she just went in. Like, Lex did her thing. We all know she's a heavy hitter, so that's not that surprising. Summer is not the worst fighter at all, but she's not the best. So we see the opening fight, see some of the aftermath, and I guess everyone, is gooped and gagged. Like, it showed Fauna, I think Code Killa, and a few others. Like, babe, they were shook, okay? So yeah, basically Lex was like, I'll do you in, stop playing, stop talking. And Summer didn't stop talking, and then Lex ran right back up again. And I think it was Biggie. You can hear her say something like, Lex, you already did her in, no need to run up again, like you already did her in. But no, that didn't stop her. Lex ran right up and pile drive Summer right to the ground again. Okay, clock it.
I will do you in! Fuck you! Bitch! Summer, stop! You!
So we get to the first scene. It is Miss Nunn. Okay, y'all. Miss Nunn hopping out the Miss Maybach. Okay. Not gonna lie, she looks fucking good. Like, the wig is eating, makeup eating, outfit eating. Really can't complain. Nope. 10s across the board. 10s across the board. So basically, Natalie organized a little sit down with the OG Bad Girls. The OG Bad Girls are obviously the girls from Bad Girls Club on Oxygen, the real veterans that, paved the way for the new baddies. So yeah, so basically Natalie's trying to have a sit down with them. I believe Camila walks in first, which is odd a little bit because I know Natalie and Camila have this on and off kind of relationship. And I know Camila No Shade be talking shit on Twitter poo. So I don't know. I guess they're cool. They hugged each other. But Natalie would not give anyone else a hug, which I understand. I can't even blame her. She said she did not want to be sneaked. She took off her shoes. She didn't want any hugs. And yeah, I honestly don't blame her because if you watch Baddies, you know Natalie has got snuck more than once and more than twice. So yeah, I understood where she was coming from, but I kind of also understood the girls. There were like maybe two girls, Seven and Persuasion, who called out Natalie um, for like basically being rude, or like there was a way to say it, I guess. So it kind of rubbed some of the girls the wrong way, like her not trying to hug anyone, just telling them to like go straight to sit down, like no hugs, blah blah blah. I didn't think it was that big of a deal, but like I said, I understood both sides. Persuasion had the most though energy. I don't know if she felt hostility or what, but she was pressed, and she definitely pressed Natalie about that situation. All right. So after that, all the girls are talking for a little bit. Bree confronts Natalie about the whole little baddie shot o'clock BS. Like, girl, I feel bad because I know Bree did create it, but it was on the show. Like, the show was filming, and this famous saying originated from one of the seasons that it was being filmed. And I guess legally or technically, the show, since it was filmed on the show where her original baddie shut a clock saying came from, legally or technically Zeus Network owns it. So I guess her and Natalie are beefing about that. I don't know if she was trying to fight Natalie, but it kind of gave that. Natalie's like, I'm not gonna fight you, Pooh. And yeah, they were just going back and forth a little bit. And then the godmother of Bad Girls Club, aka Tanisha, the host, okay, I ain't getting no sleep because of Yabu. She walks in, and Camila screamed. Of course, everyone's excited to see her. It's been years. She's an icon, the usual. This does not go good for Natalie. Like, she was pissed. I'm not too entirely sure what the context or their beef or anything is, but I know she was not that happy when Tanisha walked through that door. Because baby, she said, ooh, let me get my black car and leave this fucking dinner or get together, whatever the hell it was supposed to be. And yeah, so we fast forward to basically, I don't even know how it transpired, but Natalie left. She was over it, and all the girls are kind of confused. Like, Sarah's like, why'd she leave, blah blah blah. Camila's confused and mad. And then next thing you know, Bree and Lo start arguing, like saying, what do you want to do, blah blah blah. I'm not sure where this beef started or like anything. I didn't even know they had an issue, so that was a shocker. But basically, Bree was like, what do you want to do? Lo's like, I look too good. I'm dripped in Chanel. Mommy, I'm dripped in Chanel. And yeah, like, I don't want to fight or whatever. Lo does start talking about Bree, like calling her escort. And I don't have to do this and be an escort, blah, blah, blah. Trying to throw low blows, get her mad. Bree tied that hair up, baby. She was not playing. But we knew this. If you watch BGC 15, I believe it was. No, it was 17. It was the last season, I believe, with Kiana and Seven and all them. So if you watch that, you already know Bree, she gets active, boo, win, lose, or draw. So basically, she wasn't feeling it, and she's like, I want to fight. She told Lo. Lo did try to intimidate her, like running up on her with a heel. Of course, security guard was not going to let her get to her with the heel. So she was saying in her confessional, she was just trying to scare Bree, but Bree still wanted to fight, babe. She did not give a fuck about that heel. Bree walks up on Lo, and boom! I'm not gonna lie, she got one good little hit, maybe two. I know she swung about 3 times, but I think one of them missed. I think Lo attempted to swing first too when Bree walked up on her, but it did not work in her favor. I'm not gonna lie. That one punch from Bree, boop, knock Lo right, boop, back on the couch. Okay. Laid her right out on her back. Okay. And yeah, Lo tried kicking because she fell on her back. But then she got up and she tried to grab Bree. What I was very much confused and did not like at all, because I actually loved this bad girl. She's an OG. I did love her body as tea and everything. But Miss Katya, we gonna have to bring you right to the front of the congregation, boo. What were you doing jumping in that? Because when were you and Lo ever like this? I don't know when they got close, but she jumped in for Lo. And I don't know if it's because she thought she was losing, which, I mean, she kind of did. It wasn't really like a fight, but she did not have the upper hand at all. So I could kind of understand, but as looking at it as a viewer, like, I never knew them to be besties or anything. So I was very much confused why she jumped in. That kind of pissed me off. I did not like that moment from Katya at all. She didn't really like hit Bree or anything. All she did was pull her hair. But baby, Bree's hair, whole head went back. Like, that wasn't cool. She pulled her wig off. Bree's like, oh, okay, y'all want to jump me? Like, wow, I got jumped, blah, blah, blah. Sarah's trying to calm her down. And that pretty much was the OG Bad Girls Club scene. So now we fast forward to Tinka, Biggie, and Mariah Lynn having a sit down. Tinka's talking about how she's ready to be back. I think she confronted Biggie about not coming to her baby shower. She's like, where the fuck were you? And then Biggie starts talking. I believe Anna gets brought up. I don't know. I think they were cool. Like, they resolved, their issues already, but not on the show. So because of the reunion fallout thing they had, I guess they wanted to, talk about it and squash whatever on this new season. So even though they were, I believe, already cool for a good couple months, they had to re-talk about it so that the viewers could see, basically. So Anna walks in with Tasiki, and then they squash whatever. Anna squashed whatever with Biggie, and then we move on to the dining or the ballroom scene. So I believe Tavy Baby, Cold Killer, and Fauna, they're chilling. I think they were the first ones to arrive, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, girl, I skipped the part. Okay, so we have Summer and Lex. They sit down, introduce themselves, and then Dolly and Suki Hana walk out as well. And they're all sitting down. Suki's like, I think it was Dolly. She was like, Tasiki's on this season, and I guess Summer and Tasiki have a little beef. I guess Summer was cussing around kids or something in the video. Tasiki commented saying you shouldn't cuss around the kid, and then Summer was basically like, well, you shouldn't have did whatever you did to your sister. If you know already about the allegations. I guess they have some smoke because of that, and Suki's basically like, girl, is you finna stand on business? Like, you not finna beat Tasiki up, pretty much. And Summer, she held her own. She's like, if you want an apology, you won't be getting it. Like, we already knew, we're going to have to speak to each other. And yeah, I'm keeping that same energy, period, boo. All right, that's what Summer gonna do. And yeah, she's keeping that same energy. And yeah, Killa, Tavy Baby, and Fauna, they walk into the ballroom. I believe they arrived first, if I'm not mistaken. So they arrive to the ballroom, sit down. I believe Mariah also was there. I don't know if she walked in with Tasiki or not, but Mariah showed up and she was ready. Dolly and Summer, I think, got off of the sprinter together. Summer had her little shirt or merch, and she's like, "Baddies USA." Summer, none other, being loud, making herself aware. She walks through the door, boom! Before she could even blink, little Miss Mariah, Big Mariah Lynn, she ran up and snatched Summer up. I'm not gonna lie, she ate that up, babes. I don't care if all her hits weren't connecting or what, bitch. It's the principle, ho. Don't let a bitch play with you. And if a bitch sneak you, you get your lick back. And that's that. Okay. Clock it. Big Mariah Lynn did what she had to do. Oh shit, I forgot though. Before that happened, Tinka walks in, and her and Cold Killer go like 3-4 rounds, babe. Like, I thought, no shade, Tinka was going to tackle my girl like she did Diamond on her first season, I believe. But no, it wasn't giving this. And I understand she just had her baby, so the stamina, maybe the fighting skills or anger or whatever might not be the same. She just had it, I believe, last year, if I want to, or was it this year and then she just came back a couple months. I'm not too sure. I know she just had a baby, and yeah, you know how that can be. So she basically runs up on Kokilla, like she's not playing, like she do, but it's not giving beat up. Kokilla's, hanging in there, not pussy. Love her. She's basically not backing down. She's like, bitch, I'm gonna want whatever you want, like, and I gotta give it to her. I love that confessional look too. She ate. And yeah, I was pretty much gagged. Like, I thought Tinka was going to bring that real Philly energy out, but she's not handling Miss Kokilla like she thought she was going to. And not gonna lie, I'm kind of here for it. All right, so I believe that is the end of the first episode. It did show what is coming next on. We see Smiley trying to attack Biggie. Or no, vice versa. Biggie trying to attack Smiley, or Tasiki was attacking Summer, and then I believe, Smiley had a little seizure or medical emergency. Not surprised. That is pretty much episode 1. Thank you all again for watching. Yes, I'm going to be posting more on this channel. It has been almost 10 years since I've uploaded and used this channel, so hopefully you guys enjoy the reviews. I'm sorry again for the quality and this angle, babes, not gonna lie. The angle's actually not that bad, but the lighting's not hitting because I'm in my car. And it's dark as hell outside now. And I don't have my ring light. But yeah, we're going to find a new angle for our next review. Hopefully this Octobuddy, like, I get better at it. This is my first time using an Octobuddy. But babes, it's not sticking to the services like I need it to stick to. So, but yeah, it's JP. Clock it. Thank you all for watching my video. Like, subscribe, share. Stay tuned for more reviews, pop culture tea, and reaction videos. All of the above, babes. Okay, vlogs. Let me know what y'all want to see. All right. And you all have a lovely evening. It's been real. Stay safe and keep being a bad bitch you are. Mwah.